Greetings, fellow sinners. Reprieve here with you once again. It's been quite a while. I've been kind of on a self-imposed hiatus from YouTube. No particular reason, just hasn't been a whole lot of stuff I've really felt like making videos about. I do acknowledge that I owe Rivers on the Moon a music video, and that will be coming soon. I have been working on it, and I've actually been kind of busy recording some other songs too on my just me and my acoustic guitar, and my one son's playing with me. So something we've been kind of working on, something we wanted to do for a while. It just kind of took up more of my free time, and it's baseball season here in Northeast Ohio again. I got 3 sons playing baseball this year, so it's just been kind of YouTube's kind of had to go by the wayside. So my apologies for that. Since we last spoke, somehow I've gotten about 250 new subscribers. I'm not altogether sure how that happened. I think maybe it's that new deal where you can put other YouTubers that you like on your channel. I think I noticed my name there on the Atheist Antidotes page. Thank you, Brock. I'm sure I owe you every one of those 250 subs. I didn't notice if somebody else put me there, so if you did, let me know. I'd be happy to give you a shout out and a thank you. Other than that, this video is going to be a response to a guy I'm starting to like a lot more, RelaxGodFolk. He came out of nowhere at me a couple months ago, and he just seems like a really decent, down-to-earth guy. He, real just guy next door, regular dude, hunter, sportsman. Ladies, he's in shape, he looks good, you know. I think he's married, but he's eye candy for the women. He's a Conan fan. You can't go wrong with somebody that likes Conan, right? Really good guy, RelaxGodFolk. I'm going to link his channel right here. Check him out when you get a chance. He recently also took on the Atheist Experience and got a response from him, so props to you for that. I liked what you had to say, and the response was actually probably a lot less hostile than it would have been had the critique come from a Christian, but it is what it is. So, you know, props to you for that. Good job. Sardonic Skeptic challenged me to call the Atheist Experience. And you know what? I may actually do it. I don't know. I'm going to have to check how my schedule works as to when that's on. But if I can work it out, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I've got nothing pre-planned to call them about. If somebody's got a suggestion, leave a comment. Let me know. But RelaxGodFolk asked me 4 questions, and I'm going to run through them real quick for you. His first question was, what has religion done for me? And it's kind of a tough question to answer, because I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for. Do you want like an abstract? Do you want to know like what has God personally done for me? Do you want to know what has having religion in me done for me? Having faith, having my beliefs, what has that done for me? I mean, I told my wife that you asked me this question, and my answer I told her was going to be, I look at it more on the flip side. What can I do for religion? What can I do for my God? Which I do. I try to be a good and faithful servant as far as that goes. But she said that was kind of a cop-out answer. So I apologize. I'll go ahead and say that it's done lots of things, but the first thing that comes to the top of my head is, had I not found God and had God not found me and saved me, there's no way my wife and I would be married today. So that's probably one of the most important things, is that, you know, he brought me together with my soulmate, and you know, there it is. If you want something more specific, please re-ask. More than happy to answer you as best I can. Question number 2 was, how do I deal with other religions? As the notions of God get more sophisticated, how do I deal with the fact that the Judaism and Hinduism and Buddhism and Islam and all that, how do I deal with that? Yeah, that's kind of a rough one for me, because I know that my salvation moment is what changed me from who I was into who I am. believe me, if you've ever believed anything I've said before, this was a positive change. Positive, trust me. You guys wouldn't even want to know the a-hole that I was before I met God. To be honest with you, yeah, I struggle with some other religions because, you know, I realize that Christianity, though it has denominations, is still kind of under one belief in Jesus being the Son of God. Obviously, that's why they're called Christians. Even though Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe that, but they still call themselves Christians. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's because Jew or Muslim doesn't quite fit their description. So, I don't think about it a whole lot. I like to think, but if a Muslim really feels a true calling from Allah, and he takes that and turns it into a loving and peaceful gift of himself in service to that God, I can't see how that would be a bad thing. I know the Bible is really strict when it comes to that stuff, but I can't believe that a just and loving God would not want somebody in heaven with him who would faithfully serve him as he faithfully served the wrong God because he was born in the wrong country. And you know, quite honestly, that's what I believe. So, and I know some of the more hardcore Christian friends of mine are probably not gonna like that, but you know, it is what it is. So, this is kind of another. He asked a lot of tough questions here. Question number 3: what is the benefit of an atheistic worldview? And I put it in parentheses, secularism. I don't exactly remember how the question was phrased, but. I don't know. To me, that's kind of like asking, what's the benefit of being a gorilla? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a cool thing. You can walk around and poop wherever you want, or, well, not that atheists can do that, but I'm just saying, as a gorilla, you could walk around and poop wherever you want, or climb a tree really fast. I don't know because I'm not a gorilla. I don't know what the benefits would be. I'm not an atheist. So it's hard for me to even ponder that question. I mean, what is the biggest benefit of being a Wiccan? I don't know. I'm not a Wiccan. I don't know really anything about the culture. I'm trying to learn about you guys. There's honestly, there's different types of atheists. There's atheists that are militant and want religion erased from the world and all that. And then there's the atheists that just want to be themselves and be left alone. And to me, that's kind of the Christian I am, even though I am speaking here on YouTube. In my real life, like, if you're something else, if you're a Jew, if you're a Hindu, if you're a Muslim, if you're that, even if you're gay, I don't really care. That's you. You be you. We live in the country that allows that, and I love that. I appreciate that. So I'm not sure that an atheistic worldview, as far as living in America, is really any more beneficial than any religion out there. Sorry, that's probably on your part thinking another cop-out on my part, but really, I wish I had a better answer for you, but I'm afraid I don't. I would have to be an atheist to know. And number 4 is the question. I'll bet you I've been asked this question a dozen times this week by a dozen different people, and it's really funny that you asked it too. It's, have I ever doubted my religion? How am I 100% sure, and what would it take for me to change my religion or to stop believing in God? Have I ever doubted it? Well, to what extent? I mean, there's part of me that says all the time, like, man, what happens if I just die and there's nothing? I'm sure we've all asked that question of ourselves, and what if? But I can't see the benefit of making a change because that might happen. I can't see the benefit of overlooking all the things that having religion or having God has brought into my life and just saying it's some cosmic coincidence. It might be for you, and that might work for you, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. But at the same time, I think some things are very precious and need to be recognized as more than just coincidences, that's actually a gift from a higher power. How am I 100% sure? Dude, I'm not 100% sure of anything. Even science will, scientists will even tell you they're not 100% sure, but theories are based on evidence. My evidence from my life, from my experiences, is that it's more likely that there is a God than not. It's more likely that we were created. Maybe science says something different, but I'm not a scientist. I haven't studied to be a scientist, and I'm not going to tell you to stop studying science or that your science is wrong. Maybe it's 100% right, okay? Maybe. But we don't know that. I don't know that I'm 100% right, and I'll be the first to admit to that. I'm fairly sure, I would say better than 90% sure that I'm right. What would it take? I probably the only possible thing that I can think of that what it would take for me to, I guess, become an atheist.